Okay. Hi, folks. I know this is a bonus video, I guess. I didn't want to have to make this video, and I didn't have to make this video, but I wanted to warn you people who are on Medicare about what I think is a scam. And they were attempting to scam me, but I happened to look at bills. I don't mean Medicare's perpetrating it. I mean Medicare's being charged for something they shouldn't be charged for. And a lot of people are not even given permission for people to do this. Anyway, you'll understand what I'm saying in just a minute. Okay, I got an email this morning from the medical group of the doctor that I've seen one time. Remember I told you I went for after a couple of months, my ears weren't clearing up, and I went to the doctor. He couldn't find anything. He didn't say nothing. And he said, well, the only thing I can do is the antibiotic. I said, okay, I'll do the antibiotic. It messed up my gut for a week. It was horrible. But, you know, eventually it kind of cleared out. Just in time for the pollen, you know, but it cleared out. And I got this thing from the medical group. And it says something about you can now see your bill online, your portal. What was it say? It said you can see your balance online. And I'm thinking, and first off, it went to spam. It always goes to spam. I don't pay attention. Usually it's like, it's saying, well, you should have the mammogram and the colonoscopy, and you can be tested for this and get this vaccine. And I don't do any of those things. So I ignore all those things. And so I almost deleted it without actually looking at it. I said, okay, I'm going to put it back, say it's not spam. It's not spam. It went to the inbox. I opened it and it went, you can see your bill online. Like, I don't have a bill. I went to this doctor. The background is I'm on Medicare plus as the supplement TRICARE for Life, which is what military who are on TRICARE Prime go on. The minute they hit Medicare, TRICARE becomes TRICARE for Life, and it's the supplement. You don't pay anything for it. It's automatic. And I thought, well, okay, I'll go and I'll see my zero balance because my bills, it was a normal doctor visit, took 20 minutes, I left and got my prescription at the grocery store and, you know, and paid for that and went home and started taking it. I did make an appointment for July 29th, which I've since canceled because I have to have my annual thyroid test and blah, blah, blah. And that comes up in, you know, August 1st or so. So I get this thing and I look at it and it says, you owe $105. And I'm like, what the heck for? And I look at it and it says, both of my insurances have been billed and they've paid. But there's some kind of service on there that I've never heard of in my life. Don't know what it was. It was two different charges, one for $59 and one for $40-something. It added up to $105.17 or something. And it says chronic care management services. Two different charges for the same visit. It's nothing the doctor's thing, it was something else. And I went, oh, no way. So, in trying to get hold of somebody to talk to, boy, is that a runaround. There's no billing department in this medical center. And they won't give you the number to call, that they call. So you can actually talk to somebody who can do something about something. And in running around and talking to 15,000 people, and I had my husband got home and I sicked him on him because usually if it has to do with a problem, I just let him handle it because he stays calmer than I do. Let's just say he stays calmer. He doesn't want to send hitmen out after him. But he was actually out doing errands and he ran by the medical center because when he called me, I said, this is what they're saying. I owe something. It sounds like they didn't bill both my insurances. Well, he goes to the medical center because it's kind of on the way it's in town, and they say, oh well, you know, they paid for they paid for the doctor's visit. It's just that for this service that she signed up for, TRICARE doesn't pay. TRICARE for Life didn't pay for it. Now that's a rare thing that TRICARE for Life won't pay for something. Well, they shouldn't have paid for it, and neither should Medicare have. So, the thing that I signed up for was apparently somebody said, and this didn't happen, somebody said they called me from the medical center, and they named the woman, which I've never talked to, and they supposedly called me and asked me if I wanted to sign up for the chronic care management, whatever the thing is called. And I said yes, and so they signed me up on the phone. The problem is, first of all, there was never a phone call. If there was really a phone call, the person got somebody else and they were playing with them. There was never a phone call. And two, do I look like someone who needs chronic care management? What it amounts to is once a month they call you to check on you. Like I'm some doddering old lady with dementia. Well, I don't have dementia. Usually phone calls when people want me to sign up for things is a scam. And I always call them out. And if they keep calling, I usually just scream in their ear and hang up the phone. I make them not want to call back. It's not something I would have ever signed up for. Do you know what that amounts to? Once a month phone call, which by the way did not happen here. This I supposedly signed up for in April. There was no phone call in May. So whatever they're doing, it sucks because they didn't do what this is supposedly for. I didn't sign up for anything. I never got a phone call. It was written down at a certain time of day. They talked to me on the phone, which they did not. I don't know, maybe the lady who calls gets a kickback for everybody she gets to sign up for this service. So it amounts to, I add $105 to my bill every month for one phone call from them to check on me and see how I'm doing. Do I look like or act like I need that? And when my husband finally, through all this, I'm still waiting a phone call for these people to explain what the heck they've done. He finally gets a hold of Medicare and says, tries to tell them they should never pay for this because this is bogus. She said, well, they have to even get you to qualify for that, you have to have at least one chronic condition. And I heard him on the phone say, nope. She was reading a list of chronic conditions that I would have to have one of them to be signed up for this service, this phone call for $100-something a month. And he said she didn't have any of those. That's why we can't figure it out. He said she did not sign up for this, nor would she ever have. But, see, just because I'm over 65 does not mean I'm stupid, doesn't mean I don't check on my bills, doesn't mean I don't watch out for myself, and doesn't mean I'm going to take this laying down. And he said, basically, it's a scam, it's fraud. He said, I don't know. He said, maybe they're just signing up a bunch of people for this thing, saying they had their permission, and seeing who checks their bill and who gives pushback. I don't know what's going on, but if you're on Medicare, please watch out for that, and watch out for phone calls. To me, if you're calling to ask somebody to sign up for something, you're a scammer, period. I don't care who you are, you're a scammer. So I did not get a phone call. I didn't sign up. I mean, my signature ain't on nothing. Sign up for online. You don't sign up for something on the phone that's going to cost you that much money every month. Why would you do that? Especially somebody who the doctor knows. This doctor did not know me before this, and he still doesn't really know me. He's going to find out about me. He doesn't know me. But we had the conversation. I said, well, I haven't really been sick in 25 years. I just got this sounds like ear fluid in my ear I can't get rid of after 2 months. And he said, well, you've done everything we would have told you to do. He said, we'd have to try some antibiotics. He didn't see anything. I mean, he didn't know anything. Okay? He just threw antibiotics at it, and I took them because I thought, well, maybe there's some kind of little infection lingering. And I took them, and it wasn't better right away, but it eventually got better. I think it was just needing more time. It was a lot of time already, but it was bothering me. And so this doctor knew that I was not someone who ran to the doctor every minute and loved going to the doctor and wasn't a hypochondriac. This man knew. And because I said, well, I guess I'm not a dream patient since I don't really go to the doctor except once a year for a thyroid test to make sure my medication's on track. The one medication I take. He goes, oh, no, you're a dream patient. I'm thinking, well, why did you get me involved in this? Why did you put the bird in their ear about me signing up? And then somebody said, well, your first visit with him was the first consult. The consult for what? Not for a program that's going to cost me $100 every month for a phone call. What are you talking about? So, I don't know what's going on, but I'm just saying this is a possible scam to hit up Medicare for more funds. And the more Medicare gets dinged for stuff they shouldn't be paying for, the worse the rates are going to get. Okay? So please watch out for that. And I had no conversation with any woman about a program. I certainly never had anybody tell me, well, this is going to cost you so much a month, and one of your insurances, your backup insurance won't pay for it. I never got any of that conversation. I never got a phone call in the first place. If she actually called, she probably got somebody else. She called the wrong. I said, well, here's your phone number. It's like, that doesn't matter that you know my phone number is in the records. She could have misdialed. She could have dialed somebody else if she called anybody at all. And how do I know what she's getting for signing people up for this? I bet she's getting something for everybody she gets to sign up for it. Just a guess. And you know, the HIPAA forms we sign, that's garbage. They sell your information. I don't care what they say, they sell your information. Because I've had too many people. My husband has several conditions, okay? He's got high blood pressure, he's got a bad knee that needs replacing, he's got his degenerative disc disease, which is his main problem. And when somebody calls and said, oh, we understand that you have a bad back and your knee, your knee is in some kind of condition, and your blood pressure, and then they offer him medical devices, he goes, who told you that? Oh, no, then he run off the phone. One person one time said, Medicare. They're selling your information to these people. Somebody who's almost 70 years old, you can maybe guess they might have back problems, just to guess. I mean, you're going to be right a certain percent of the time. But how can you guess that they have 3 specific conditions to that one person? That's not a guess. That's being informed. So I don't care what they say. They swear they never sell your information. They have to be selling your information. They have to. Or somebody in the office is selling the information. Somebody is. Or that couldn't happen. Anyway, if they were taking off all these conditions that were chronic, that I had to have one of them to sign up for this, which I would not, ever. I said, I don't have dementia either. And my husband says to this woman on the phone, he goes, and she doesn't have dementia either. That's why she knows there was no phone call. So she ain't got dementia. Just because I'm over a certain age doesn't mean my brain is shut down, and doesn't mean I'm not more capable than people who are calling me on the phone. So just be warned, that's what I wanted. I don't know if anybody else is going to think about it. It's called Chronic Care Management Services. I don't know what it is, and I'm telling you, I'm going to read the Riot Act. If they don't, they're going to take that charge. I am not paying that charge. I will not pay it. And they're going to get some really bad publicity if they keep pushing this. So please watch out for that, okay? And now I have to look for another doctor, because I'm not going back to that medical center. If that's the way they're going to do patients, I'm not having anything to do with it. I'm going to go to the next town over and find me some new doctor. And it's bad when you have to go to a new doctor and you have to read them a Riot Act before you even, just as soon as you meet them. You have to say, look, I want you to know right now I don't take vaccines. I don't need somebody calling to check on me, because can you lift a 50-pound feed bag, one of those big unwieldy 50-pound feed bags out of the back of a car, tote it 200 feet and hold it in one shoulder while you put it in a can, while you open a can to put it in? Can you do that? I mean, I know I keep saying that, but that's physical strength, okay? That is something that people who are older, a lot of older, flabby people don't have. I don't want to be that. My lifestyle is such that I have to have some strength to my body. So I just want to warn you about that. Please watch out for these bogus charges. And the more Medicare gets charged for something they shouldn't be paying, the higher the rates are going to go. I mean, the fraud is rampant, and I'm not going to be part of fraud. So, not if I know about it. So anyway, that's your bonus video for today. And yeah, my husband's going to have to talk to these people when they call, because I am still seething over this. I am seething. They don't want to talk to me. Trust me. Not right now. It might be a week before I can calm down enough to talk to them. Hello, Mrs. Phoebe. I'm leaving. Bye-bye, honey. See y'all later.